Hello everyone and welcome to another Historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at a Mardu Pianalar deck in Historic. So with the recent Alchemy set, there is another 3-mana card that is a value machine, and that is called Jewel Mine Overseer. What's funny is every broken 3-drop they have released to Alchemy has always been a 3-3. Have you noticed that? We have a Crucius that was a 3-3, and Jarsoul that is a 3-3, and Jewel Mine Overseer is also a 3-3, which I think is actually pretty insane. But what this does is, when it comes onto the battlefield, it conjures 7 cards named 7 Dwarves into your deck, and then it gets shuffled. But they gain the text that says, when this card comes onto the battlefield, it'll draw you a card. So it's essentially pay 2 mana for a 2-2 that also grows with other 7 Dwarves that you control, and you draw a card at the same time. So that's not a bad price to pay in an aggro shell. But that's not all. At the beginning of your upkeep, this card lets you exile the top card of your deck every single upkeep, and then you may play that card for this turn, which actually synergizes very well with Pianalar. That's why we're playing these two. When you play a land from exile or cast a spell from exile, it'll create a Thopter with haste that can eventually be sacrificed to the Retrofitter Foundry. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some Historic Best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on the river. That's a keep. They put it on human. Opponent did put it on human. We have a Pianalar. That's extremely annoying. Because I would have otherwise fatal push one of these. But now, like, that's kind of ruined. Wow, this... That was insane, I'm not gonna lie. Why are they playing Thalia? I'm confused, like... Why are they playing Thalia? That's insane. It is... This is an entire thing has gone to ruins because of a single Thalia. An unusual one at that too, right? An unusual one. The ones that you don't normally see. Let's not show them any more cards. Like, wow. That Thalia was... kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That was unbelievable. Insanity. If you ask me. I think Jewel Mine is gonna be a little bit slow. Definitely a hand that you can keep as a, like a one-lander when you see a retrofitter like this. Because even if you don't get a turn 3, they have to deal with 2 4/4s. You know? Like, I feel like that's insane. So we need a land now. I think I'm just going to attack. Just kind of see what they actually play. Depending on what they play. If they play one creature, I'll Fatal Push. They play Adeline, I'll probably just Bone Crusher Giant this. And the thing is, they have to block with the Adeline, which isn't good. Okay, they play Collect the Company. Wow! Are you kidding me? Deputy of Detention? So they can sacrifice 2 of the +1/+1 counters. And then potentially kill my Retrofitter. Because killing the Stopter doesn't do anything because it's just going to become a 4/4. Well, they can't attack. The thing is, they can't attack. I don't really like this attack from them. They have to block with one. They'll probably block with the deputy. I think I'm just going to attack. This is called a chat attack. They're letting me kill the Thalia. I don't understand. At this point... I was hoping for like a fatal push, actually. I think we keep everything. Okay. Pretty close game. The deputy definitely like caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. Let's attack with you. Do we want another showdown? Probably not, right? Okay. That was pretty sick. So opponent didn't see my extinction event, right? We might be able to get them with that. I mean, that was actually pretty impressive, Jewel Mine Overseer. We'll just go again. I kinda wanna just play more Jewel Mine Overseer in this matchup, but... we kinda barely survived, right? Like, I feel like... I kind of feel like, okay, Jewel Mine Overseer feels really good sometimes when it goes off. But it's like, it's so slow, you know? Yeah. Not a big fan of this hand. So annoying. That's really interesting, they attack like that. That means they either missed a land. Like, this is a trade for a Thalia's Lieutenant. Yep, there you go. They missed a land. I think it's just Bone Crusher Giant on the Dahlia. So they just drew that. Fragment Reality. I messed up. I thought I was playing the other Bone Crusher Giant here. Woo, that's pretty bad. We were actually looking for Bone Extinction Event there. But I mean, this still works, right? It still works. So yeah, I thought I was playing the Bone Crusher Giant, so what happened there was, I thought I was casting this Bone Crusher Giant. So I was gonna stomp this, and I played a plane. Because I wanted to use the Fragment Reality on one of these, and then Bone Crusher Giant on one of... I mean, I guess it could work. I'll allow it. Cool card back. I mean, the PNLR so far hasn't been very impressive. But the Jewel Mine Overseer has been very impressive. I'm wondering, like, maybe you can play the Jewel Mine Overseer without the PNLR. Right? Swamp. I could just Thoughtseize to see what they're playing. What is this? Hello? Hello? The scariest card? Actually, it might be a Ristic Study. Yeah, I think it actually might be a Ristic Study. Otherwise, they're gonna be drawing so many cards, you know? I think I actually kind of want the land. I'm actually going to get rid of Pioneer. Hmm. We only have one red source. Fine. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. At least we got something to play. Esper Sentinel or Bone Crusher Giant? I think Esper Sentinel was a little bit too late, right? I think it was a bit too late. The 7 Dwarves! Nice. In case there's another board wipe, I'm gonna keep the other Crucius. Just in case. Kind of annoying. Another Pioneer? We don't have the mana though, right? It's kind of unfortunate. How do I want to do this? Another 7 Dwarves. Let's see if I can find a fatal push. No. I wanted to put a full stop there before this goes off, but this works out as well. Whoa, why did my opponent just do that? Why did my opponent just do that? Oh, did they think it was actually my turn? Maybe they thought it was my turn still. The 7 dwarves. The 7 dwarves. Yeah, I think actually they thought it was my turn still. It does kind of seem like it is a Rusko deck, right? They're trying to infinite with a Rusko. So I'm going to bring the end. I mean, the Jewel Mine Overseer and Crucius are just so gas in this kind of matchup. Like, it's insane. Conversely, Bonecrusher Giant doesn't look very hot in this matchup. Not at all. I think I'll... Fatal Push... I mean, I feel like Fatal Push is still pretty good. Let's try this. The deck is called Piano Lore, and I keep cutting Piano Lore. Yeah, like I said, I feel like the Jewel Mine Overseer might be playable on its own. Like, it's a pretty darn good card. Speaking of which... So we'll play Crucius here, leave up a Fatal Push. Or is it Jewel Mine? Or is it Jewel Mine? We'll see. I guess we should have played the Jewel Mine Overseer. Or played the Ornithopter first, if I knew they were playing Sheoldred's Edict. A lot of things we could have done there to prevent this outcome. That's a lot of lands. Not gonna lie. I could preemptively play the Ornithopter so that we can attack next turn with the Showdown of Scald. It looks like they're really digging for a land here. Essence Scatter on that. frankly, I don't really know if we have a card to discard. I guess it has to be Jewel Mine Overseer. So that's what they topped. A fatal push. Okay, I smell a board wipe. I do. There it is. Invasion of Gobakin. Let's actually see what I draw first. Wow, that's incredibly bad. Settle the wreckage. Okay, okay. Wow, what a draw. What a draw, what a draw. I don't think we need to actually waste this fatal push. I don't think so. This is an incredible flood, I'm not gonna lie. They got me. I wonder how many copies they play. Okay, opponent's cheating. That's a banned card. Wow, we cannot stop drawing lands. There's seven lands in the deck. There are officially exactly 7 lands remaining in the deck. I think there's actually merit to holding on to these lands now for Crucius. Hey, look. Our Shawl's Edict. Interesting. I wonder why they did that. Okay. Oh, yes. Well, that's actually not that good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty poor. So, I'm not sure if I should actually Fatal Push any of these. I will Thoughtseize depending on how they block though. All right. And I think we'll just pass. Wandering Emperor.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. I am almost sad to see you go.
There's exactly 4 cards left in the deck that are lands. Despite us flooding incredible amount, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We actually got there. So that's kind of incredible. And that's the power of Showdown of the Skald. Boom. I mean, what are the chances that this is not an aggro deck? Right? Oh my. Mutate deck. Mutate deck. Well, let's get rid of this. Let's also get rid of that. Darn. It's unfortunate. Let's actually play this. They have so much mana. They have so much mana.
Every mutation displays nature's ingenuity. I call, and Ikoria answers.
Okay, any way to sacrifice? There isn't, right? That's unfortunate. That's a plus. So I could Fatal Push this. Stomp. But then I lose my Jewel Mine Overseer. I think that's a bad trade. Or should I just don't care about the Bone Crusher Giant in this case? And attack the Vivian here? Does that actually make sense? Not even sure if that actually makes sense. Lose the Bone Crusher Giant. I don't know. Because I can still do the Fatal Push plan next turn. It's only bad, like, if there's something, like, hideous hiding with the -2 here. Questing Beast?
Things are about to get out.
So Vivian dies, though. Seven dwarves. 7 dwarves. This doesn't have reach, right? Okay. Oh, I can kill the questing beast, actually. If I wanted to. What should I do? Okay, I mean, this is happening for sure. I just don't know the rest of it. I could kill the questing beast. I probably should. We have another Showdown Scald. Oh my goodness, what is that? Seek X creature, enchantment, and planeswalker cards, where X is the highest mana value among creatures you control. Oh. But because it was only 3, so they could only find these things. Okay, I see what their plan is. This is like a... I mean, obviously this is a combo deck, right? Like... that much is self-explanatory. Opponent's out of cards, though. I gotta win soon, though. Block, block. Oh my god, Nykthos. I see, okay, they have Nykthos. Sheoldred's Edict. I'm not so sure about the Fragment Reality. I actually think Thoughtseize is really good in this matchup. Same at the end. Extinction Event as well. What about Fragment Reality? I think this is fine. We cut some Pianolars. Esper Sentinel doesn't seem very good. I might be wrong. But Esper Sentinel doesn't seem very good. Maybe I just cut entirely. Not enough gas. This one's a multi 5 though. Why did they surrender? I molt 5. Wait, did they also molt 5? Maybe they did. Alright, so we played 6 games with this deck. We went 5-1, losing only to Wizard. And I don't know, like, how do we improve the Wizard matchup? So Bonecrusher Giant seems pretty good at the moment. Like, if you've seen the human deck that we played against, Bonecrusher Giant was pretty good. Granted, we didn't actually play against a lot of meta decks today. But so far, what I've seen is, like, if more people are playing Crucius, Bonecrusher Giants should be pretty good. So I'm playing 4 copies here. A funny thing is, I call this deck the Mardu Pianolar deck, but Pianolar kind of sucks. And, like, it's alright, but it's not anything special. What I found was that Jewelmine Overseer was actually incredible. Obviously, Crucius is insane, but Jewelmine Overseer definitely overperformed, in my opinion. Granted, we actually didn't see Pianolar too much, and when we did see Pianolar, we didn't have Showdown of the Skulls or Jewelmine Overseer to go along with it. So, I mean, I've only played 6 games, so... and the Pianolar was just kind of hiding the entire time. But I did have Pianolar in my hand a bunch of times to be discarded to Crucius because I didn't have the combo, and I thought that Pianolar by itself was pretty bad. So I did end up discarding it and eventually drawing like things like Jewelmine Overseer, Showdown of Scald, right? These are individually good cards. Showdown of Scald and Jewelmine Overseer. But Pianolar, on the other hand, required another card. Oh, I think there was actually one time when Pianolar was on the battlefield and it created a Thopter off of Bonecrusher Giant, which could be sacrificed to the Retrofitter Foundry against a human deck. I think that's actually how I won. Okay, maybe Pianolar isn't too bad. So, I mean, there's some use cases there. But yeah, I think this deck was pretty sick. Even against the Wizard deck, it was a 2... we went 2-1 versus them. I think if you can find removal spells early, you're gonna have a good time. But if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time because Upsettingly, Bonecrusher Giant doesn't deal with their 1-mana creatures, especially the Symmetry Sage. I think that's kind of crazy. Even Delver is a 3/2 that could be dealt with the Bonecrusher Giant. Wizards, please nerf the Symmetry Sage to at least 2 toughness. It is a 1-mana car. It shouldn't have 3 toughness. But yeah, this deck was pretty fun. I had a good time with it. And I think the sideboard looks fine, to be honest. Maybe instead of DN, we could use another Extinction Event or maybe another Sheoldred's Edict. But the end is kind of flexible. Maybe we could also play 24 lands instead of 23. But I found that 23 was more than enough to get going. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. And if you did, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.